I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Well, it is the big one, the pick six, carryover of 500,000 Rand estimated pool, 3 million as we build up to the big one, which will be on the Saturday of next week, which is the Hollywoodbets Durban July. This is the Blue Sky Thoroughbreds KwaZulu-Natal Breeders 1200 for fillies and mares over 1200 meters. And we've got 2 reruns for you, Russian Doll and Kalulo.
Symphony in between horses. Harley's Faith towards the far side is Shanta's Pride, and she's trying to unwind. They got 200 meters left to run. Meteoric, then Bright Star, Pelargonium, Sweet Symphony, Our Emily, all scrounging towards the inside is Shanta's Pride as Meteoric goes again with Bright Star and Sweet Symphony. Diving line comes tight. Bright Star, Meteoric, then came Sweet Symphony, fourth Russian Doll.
Towards the inside, Lady Heist is trying to build up green sleeves and cap on the outside. All the while, Warship is starting to come forward. Ancient Epic on the inside. Warship is now running on. Ancient Epic, Warship now coming home strongly late on. Warship and Ancient Epic. Warship on the line from Ancient Epic. Kalulo's on the inside.
Yeah, some exciting finishes there to those 2 reruns. Well, let's bring up the field. Horses in single figures, 1 at 9 to 2, 2 at 5 to 1, 3 is a 6 to 1 shot, 4 at 5 to 1, 5 at 11 to 2, 6 at 9 to 2, 7 at 9 to 2, and 8 is at 10 to 1 shot. Just going to give you comments on each runner. Number 1, Acacia's Blossom. Well, she's a 3-time winner over the course and distance. She's drawn pole position, and the way she's been finishing off her races, I think this draw is a big plus for her, considering that she's had 13 out of 14, 6 out of 12 her last 2 starts. Russian Doll, well, she's won twice on the polytrack, unbeaten over the course and distance. She'll carry 52 kgs from draw 2. Midnight Gem, well, she's a 5-year-old, 7-time winner, hasn't been on the polytrack, but 6 of her 7 wins have been over the distance. She's carrying 58 kgs, but let's go to the best weighted column. It is topped by Midnight Gem, followed by Auntie Lizzie, 7 Kalulo, and numbers 6 and 1, Bold Act and Acacia's Blossom. So it's tight in that best weighted column, but this horse, Midnight Gem, she's earned her rating over this distance. Number 4, Get in the Queue. Well, I have a question mark over the trip. She seems best over 1,000 meters, but she gets the services of Keegan DeMello. 5, Hawker Typhoon. I've been following her, and I see that they've gone with the blinkers. Her last start, don't read too much into that. They've been racing over a bit further the last 2 runs. I think this 1,200-meter trip is going to suit her nicely. Number 6, Bold Act, Mike de Cox runner with Richard Fourie up. Although she's been beaten and finishing towards the back of the field at the last 2 starts, I must say that her Gauteng form lines have held up well. She's won over 1,400, 1,450, 1,160, 1,000 meters. She is versatile. 7, Kalulo, who we saw finishing off the race well. I think she just falls in the same bracket as number 4, Get in the Queue with regards to distance. She seems best over 1,000 meters, but she was finishing off one there over 1,000 meters. And then Auntie Lizzie, well, she has been campaigning over much stronger, 113, 103. That's the average merit rating of her last 2 runs. So this is, a bit weaker than she's been racing, but she has to recapture some of her better form. So all said and done, tight in the best weighted column, which is usually a guide. But I'm going to go with a horse that's obviously earned the rating over 1,200 meters, and that's the visitor, number 3, Midnight Gem, as my outright pick. To beat number 1, Acacia's Blossom. I think those 2, you'll get serious runs for your money over this 1,200-meter trip. And then between 5 and 6 for that trifecta position. But I think if Midnight Gem takes to the polytrack, she is got a strong each-way chance.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.